sorry, I was texting with my mobile phone. It's not like I need to call my friends and tell them to meet me somewhere. I can just go on Hives, or Facebook, or Twitter, and make my appointments that way. I could even just go on the internet and go to some poker website and meet them there when they have aliases and I can't see their faces. On the internet, I can also meet with strangers and simply play online games with people I don't know, who I can be online with because we have a simple goal. We just want to play the game online together. These days, our ID cards are injected with microchips so the government knows where we are. Rumors go that the biggest social media site, Facebook, has been working with the CIA. How much of this is true? How is it affecting our society? And is social media a good thing or a bad thing? There is YouTube, there's Facebook, there's the Dutch media Hives, there's Twitter, there's MySpace. Of course, most of it really started with the BlackBerry and the iPhone. When people started using things like Twitter and Ping to meet up with each other and to speak to each other online. People do it in classrooms. Then there's YouTube. People spend all their time on YouTube. Children in class find their studies online on YouTube. Everything they need is there. You could build bombs simply looking at YouTube movies. In the late 80s, the internet was invented. In the beginning, it was government property and nobody knew what to do with it. When the internet went public, people started calling it their own, making their own websites. It was unbelievable. Microsoft took over, Apple came in, billions of dollars were made, billions of euros were made, the economics changed. In around 2000, broadband internet came alive. With that came the Windows 98 Internet Explorer. With Internet Explorer, there came access to the internet. Dozens and dozens of websites, now hundreds of millions of websites were made. The company Microsoft delivered a software product called MSN Explorer, Microsoft Explorer. With this, you could use your IP address to set up a chat room to chat with your friends. The internet would connect the IP addresses, and that way you could chat with your friends. It's as if you were practically in the same room. Later, you could also video chat and make online calls if you had a microphone. It's unbelievable. These days, the replacement for this is called Skype. You could also log onto other people's computers with a program called TeamViewer. But this is something that was used. Facebook has revolutionized the way we see people, the way we find people. If I want to see what the effect was of Michael Jackson's death, I go to YouTube, Twitter, Hives, or Facebook. Facebook has a great amount of information and pictures on everything. Pictures that would put other websites to shame. If I want to see what Olivia Wilde is doing, I go to Facebook. If I want to see how old Madonna is, I go to Facebook. Facebook has dozens of fan sites. Some famous, some not. Some liked, some not. I'm going to go to the club from 7 to 9. I'm going to make sure that I'm at your house at 1 minute past 7 to break in. I'll take my time and I'll leave, and you'll come back from your club and you'll have no idea. If you post things on Facebook like your schedule, your personal life is open and your privacy has been violated. The problem is that you are violating your own privacy because you choose to post these things. And this is Facebook's legal defense. When you post pictures of your house and a criminal makes a schematic into your house, it's your problem and not Facebook's problem. The internet has also been used for other bad things. Pictures that you don't want online will be posted online. If you get drunk at a party and do something stupid and someone videotapes it, it will be on Facebook. It might even be on Twitter. And it will be on YouTube. These days, in Holland, not a few months ago, people started a controversy about bang lists. Men post lists of women that are very easy to have sex with, and the ways to have sex with them, and what they like sexually. This is an absolute violation of privacy and should be illegal. Also, Facebook monitors your every move, and the CIA has asked his help. The government is watching you through the internet because, as most people don't know, the internet was and should have been a government tool. The public should not have seen the internet. I don't know how this happened. Nobody knows. But the internet went public, but originally should still be owned by the government and will always be the government's greatest tool because it's hacked into everything. Come on, Facebook has 800 million users. Twitter, people have no idea. For years, the Egyptians were suppressed by their leader, by their president. They were beaten and enslaved heavily until the people have had enough, and maybe children, teenagers, people decided to post this on the internet. Movies of people being beaten. It was international news, and it was a shame. Internet technically saved societies. I guess this leads us to the question, is the internet good or bad? Was the internet bad intended? Even though the internet is a government product, it wasn't meant to cause evil or harm. But how much harm did it cause? But maybe it wasn't intended to be such a commercial tool, to be such news, to be so big. It did bad, but it also did lots of good. I mean, sure, you can find a way to build a gun or a bomb, but you can also end world hunger. I guess the simple message to this is that the internet is a weapon itself. A dangerous weapon, but also a powerful and good weapon. It can be used for good, it can be used for bad. So I guess when you use the internet, you should watch your step.